Good morning. I will start by giving a testimony about skincare. In the early years when Lazuli was young and we came home, I don't know what happened, whether it was water or maybe the water was infected or something like that. Our water was not very clean. We used to have water in a certain metal tank that is open and it was green. So immediately we came, she had a lot of skin rashes, and that began our journey with skin issues. And so out of that, that was the necessity that I was talking about. It necessitated me to start looking for how to take care of her skin. And we did a lot. We did a lot of drinking, and we did a lot of oiling. Every time we went back to Nairobi, she was okay. We come back and she has trouble. And it is not something that we solve very immediately, but I want to give you a testimony that up to the year 2024, that's when we found a solution for her. So you can imagine when my journey began and when we found the solution. And this solution, we found it out. One day I was actually praying. And I pray for so many things. I pray for so many things, and I pray for even very little things, because Razuli's skin issue had become a normal one. So at one point I am praying and I'm like, God, just give us a solution to this thing. Then when I finished, I watched a video by a brother called Martin Kamau, and he was talking about what? Lantana Camara. He was talking about Lantana Camara for other things. So I said, let me get curious and let me now go to Mr. Google and find out what else can Lantana Camara do. We know Lantana Camara. Yeah, so one of the interesting things that I found with it, I know that this might be an age-old knowledge, but to me it was very intriguing. One of the things about it is that it helps with memory. And then when I searched that, and I again saw another person who was talking about it, and people were really, really commenting and saying that we used to eat these things and we are very sharp and blah, blah, blah. And when you take Lantana Camara tea, just try it. Just take the leaves, the tender ones, and have it in water and take it, and your mind gets very clear. Then the other thing that I found out is that it is very good with the skin. So immediately we found out, we started like gathering it. There was one at some corner just next to our place. We gathered it until it died. So what were we doing? We boil it, and then after Lazuli has showered, she rinses herself with it. So she only rinsed herself with it twice, because Lazuli was itching a lot. She was itching and forever scratching herself. I remember at one point when she was in school, and the teacher called me and said that this child scratches herself until akili yake haiko. And it really pained me. But when she used it the second time, the itching reduced. By the end of the week, the itching is almost gone. And we continued. She used it for like a month, and everything just disappeared. We had struggled for years. In the process of me looking for the solution, then I got interested in the oils. Over the years, I have been doing butters. Butters is simply just mixing oils, and I just love mixing oils. So one of the oils that I cannot leave behind is olive oil. So I go around and look for olive oil brands and brands and brands. And this time around, I found this one. It's a blended olive pomace oil, whatever it is. But this is the olive that I'm using right now. Olive is very great for skin. It has very good healing properties. Then I look for castor oil. How many of you have used castor oil for any skin issue? Castor is excellent for the skin. The other one that I love using so much is shea butter oil. Shea butter. How many of you have ever used shea butter? So these three are the leading oils for me, whether I am doing butters or whether I am doing lotions. So when I'm doing butters, I simply take them in measurements. I take more of shea. The next measurement that I take is of olive, and then I take a little bit of castor. and then I heat it. The way in which we heat oil is that you don't take it into a pan and heat it direct. So here we have already put some water there. So what you do with butters, you put these ones and then you can have them in a container. Somehow the containers that I usually use, I can't be able to, I seem not to be able to find it. But then you put it in a container, then you put it in that hot water and it melts. That one is called double boiling. Are we together? So you don't heat your oils in direct fire. You double boil it. And once it has melted, then you can whisk it. If you have a whisk, it's called a whisk. A whisker. Okay. You can whisk it, or you can just beat it with a spoon, or you can blend it, whichever tool that you have. And I am encouraging you that you don't get intimidated or you don't get like restrained with the tools that you are seeing here. Whatever you have at home is what you can use. So this one I've just said it theoretically because I particularly want us to do lotions. Now, you see some other oils here. These ones I get out of curiosity. And I've just put them here so that you can tell that there is a wide array of oils. And all of them are very good for the skin. So whichever that you are able to get, you can put just a little bit. These ones, you just put just a little bit to the ones that are on this side as you are mixing them. So then, when we are making lotions, measurements are very important. So what we are going to need, our oil-based ingredients, and our oil-based ingredients are here. These ones are very optional, and they are used in little quantities. That is particularly what I use. So we have what we call the oil-based ingredients. Then we have what we call the water-based ingredients. I am going to use distilled water. This is distilled water. This is distilled water. It is the one that is the most recommended. We recommend distilled water because it has a higher purity level than any other waters. Are we together? It is the #1 recommended. Apart from this one, then you can use maybe well water. If your well water doesn't have if it doesn't have salt, if it is neutral, and if it has issues, then you can use rainwater. Make sure that it is well boiled. Tuko pamoja? It is well boiled and then sieved and kept. So those are very important. The waters and the oils. Apart from that, in between there are other things that we are going to add. So our weighing scale, here we have what we are going to do. Allow me to read this one. I'll put it down because our measurements are very important. So here we are going to make a 500 milliliter. No, we are going to make a 350 milliliter or gram lotion. So we are going to have our measurements. This is what we have. You set your weighing scale. When you set your weighing scale and you start measuring your thing, remember that when you put this one, it has its own weight. My weighing scale is old, so it can't bring me back to 0. But when you have your new weighing scale, after you put this one, you bring it back to 0, so that it stays like it has no weight. But if it remains the way mine is 65 grams, so whatever I'm going to put, I am just going to add the 65 grams to it. So we are going to start with our oils. I love starting with our olive oil. we are going to do 210 grams of oil. All the oils together should come to 210. Okay. That one is 100. Another container. I've made a mistake somewhere. Forgive me. The 210 is not the oils. It is the water. Just go back and just turn it to water. I'm waiting for another container. There's a container that didn't arrive for me here. Sorry. Okay, so we are going to have our water, 210. Once, 2. Okay, so this is 210 grams. After we have had our 210 grams, I know this one was 17 grams, so I'm going to remove the number of grams that are there.
67.
Huh?
It was 67.
Oh, it was 67. Okay. We are going to need a third of these, of the oils, which is going to be a third of 210 is 70. So all our oils should come to 70. Get for me, what measurement should I have here? 70 plus 67. 137. Okay. There are so many emulsifying wax outside there. The one that I have here is called olivem. Olivem is an extract from the olive. Again, it is safe for us. So we have the emulsifying wax. Again, we are going to measure the emulsifying wax. Emulsifying wax is an oil-based ingredient. We are going to add it to our oil. Now, not in the water. Can you help me with the spoon in that drawer? We are going to need 30 grams for this particular amount of lotion. Emulsifying wax is quite light. That one is not even 10 grams, but we are going to use 30 grams. We need a lot of fire there. That one is 24. We said that measurement is very important for the outcome of what we will have. So that is emulsifying wax. Then we have something that is called cetyl alcohol. Now, this one has nothing to do with alcohol that you know. It completely has nothing to do with alcohol. Did you see how the emulsifying wax looks like? It comes in, these are flakes. It is different from the usual wax that we know, the bee wax. The bee wax is this one. This is very, very different. In my earlier days, when I had not found these emulsifying waxes, I used to use bee wax for butters. It was working for me because I only have butters for myself and a few of my friends who know that I am struggling, but I'm trying to make the good thing. So they accepted it. But since I got the source of getting emulsifying wax, I am now good to go. Now we can have cetyl alcohol, a little bit of it. It also has, it is also coming in these ones are called pellets. The other ones was called flakes. These one are pellets. So what happens with this one, we add it just so that it gives our lotion a nice sliding and absorbing effect. We don't need much of it. It is also optional, but it's when you add it to your lotion, the lotion is better. So I'm simply just going to add 30 because we already have 30. I need only 10 of these. So when it reaches 40, I leave it. Now, when we are out there, sometimes we really experience very dilute lotions. But when now you have the privilege of making your own, you make it as thick as you would want. Because now, wewe ndio sonko, si ndio? When you put it in the oil, you stir it, it will soon dissolve. As soon as it dissolves, we know that we have had the correct temperature. We remove it. There we are. There we are. We are talking about making yours thick because now you have the freedom of making what is best for you. Are we together? This is one of the things that I made, and see how I'm struggling. How I'm struggling that I might have it. I should have put it in open bottles. I didn't bring the bottles. See how thick it is. If it were a store-bought one, it would have been thin because they want to make volumes so that they sell more. Are we together? But here we are, even as we make it for others, make sure that you give good quality things for others, because these are tools of evangelism. Are we together? Yeah, these are tools of evangelism for us. So as that one is happening, we make ready our blender. This one is called a handheld blender or a stick blender. This is what we are going to blend with. I don't know how much this is. Remy might be more updated than I am. Or you can get it from online shops. These days shopping is very easy. If you have Gigi, you just go look for something like this. Then as long as you have gotten a good brand, then you are good to go. So we are finished with all the mixing of the oil and the water until we will be able to talk about these ones. Then we will see where they come in. As we are going to advance in your trade of making the lotions, you will be required to have a thermometer. You will also be required to have a pH meter, so that you make even your lotion to be of a good pH. So a thermometer will be able to help you to know the temperatures of these two. As long as they reach over 70, for me, I normally have, when it is over 70, I am good to go. My thermometer broke down. So these days I just measure with my eyes. As soon as the wax dissolves, I know that it is safe for me now. It is almost. Lazuli, can you help me with the fragrances, the essential oils? And it is hot. Some of the things that you need to, the precautions that you need to put in place is your hygiene. You don't want your product to gather all the dirt around. You make sure that you have at least a plate where you are putting your stuff, and it needs to be clean. Your plate needs to be clean. Outside there, people are using what is called isopropyl alcohol 70%. It's a very good disinfectant. If you can get it, you put it in a Spitz bottle. You know what a Spitz bottle is? There's a small bottle that when you finger like this, it gives mists. Aitoi, the liquid, it just gives mists. You see the way Doom is. Doom gives mists. Really. So there is a small bottle that is like that. So when you put that isopropyl, you disinfect your surfaces. You also can disinfect your bottles. If that is not there, then have your bottles washed and sun-dried. As we are very lucky, we are not like in the white world where the sun is a rare thing. As we have a sun, if it is sun-dried, then it is disinfected enough. Lazuli, you will get for me bottles. There are some bottles I think I had kept somewhere. Our wax has nicely dissolved. There is no trace of it, so we can move our oils. I'm trying to look for extension cable. I want to stick this thing. Oh, it's here. We are done with the heating. We are done with the heating. Now we want to do the blending. We are together. You can either pour the water inside the oil, or the oil inside the water. And since the water thing is not stable, we are going to pour the water inside the oil. So here we are. Then we start blending. Here we are blending now. When you are blending it, you don't really we all know that normally water and oil doesn't mix, isn't it? Now, what makes it in a lotion so that they can mix? the emulsifying wax. The emulsifying wax is now binding the water ingredients with the oil ingredients. If you fail to get it, then you will blend it like this. They will cheat you that they have mixed, and with the time you get that the water goes, it's separate ways. So for that, so you don't blend it continually. You blend it, you give it time. Right now it is still quite hot. You leave it to rest a little bit. Then you come back and blend. You can blend continually for up to 2 minutes, not longer than that. You just blend, let it rest, blend, let it rest as it cools down. And with the time, it will cool. Don't hurry it. Patience is one of the things that we are learning. So when you are making your stuff, don't be in a hurry that now you want to be here and there. Just blend it. When it cools down, then you bring the other ingredients. Somebody can come and do it. Let me not just do it on my own. Somebody can. Make sure that you hold this one very fast, very steady. Now, finger, put it halfway like this, not at the bottom, not at the top. Halfway like this, and then the finger is it. Okay, just steady your hands.
You know, this is so nice because that is where you find people have PhDs in agriculture. They can't hold a jembe. I'm not saying you have a PhD in agriculture.
As you can see, we already have a certain consistency. In the store-bought lotions, some are of this consistency. Is it true? Yes. So some are just of this consistency. Now this is a very white color. Which lotion looks like this?
Can you bring it a little bit this way?
Which one? Nice and lovely. There is one that is called Dove. How much are they? Quite some money, isn't it? And then they just used our water here, and they used a few. Did you get how much shea butter I used? Did you get how much of this I used?
You said the altogether they should be 70 grams.
That is quite kidogo, isn't it? That is quite kidogo and some water. And this, you will notice that they are going just a little bit. This one was only 3 tablespoons. The other one was just another tablespoon. If you bring them all together, if you bring all the ingredients together, they are not even 150 shillings. So yes, we are going to have 500. Come back. Where is she? I just want some. I just want you to know, steady your hands in there. Make sure that you hold it very hard, and that one also very steady. Isikuvuta. If you let it up, it forms air. You see those bubbles? Those bubbles are not supposed to be there. If you have your lotion that is having bubbles, then the market is going to question you because they used to be a smooth thing.
Yeah, it's called hands-on work. So, will you say you know how to make soap when you can't handle the machine?
But then this is what we also use in making the solid. Can another person come?
Yeah, everyone.
So that you don't see her fumbling and you are laughing.
Yeah.
You think
It's something
let's leave
simple.
the bubbles to
Rest.
dissolve. Just let it rest slowly. Information.
Even
Just hold it so that it doesn't run away. Because if it runs away, it will splash and we begin
and
afraid.
if you hold it like this, inaweza hepa mkono.
Between 30 seconds and 2 minutes at the most. Between 30 seconds and 2 minutes at the most. So you can leave it at 30, 45, 1 minute. You can look at somebody's skin and you say that this skin requires this particular oil. What I know is that these 3 oils, they are very, very neutral. But you can go about and tailor make for people oils according to how their skins are. Isn't it amazing and exciting that you can be able to do this? Tuko pamoja? Yes. One day when you have your ingredients and you still want to do practicals, you can walk into Mama Lazuli's place. We do it together until you perfect it. Then you have to be now smart. Are we together? How does this one look? You put your lotion here. When you present it to someone, it is something that it is attractive, isn't it? Then you just ask for that your little money. I remember when Akina Lazuli went to Butere the other time, Baba J said that no more asking money from mommy again. Lazuli hata amepitisha, she has passed the age of asking for money. Akina Johnny are supposed to be making their own money, isn't it? If we master such things, entering people's homes will not be difficult because people are amazed at people who are doing unique things. A child like Salome making this thing and people will be like, wait, what kind of people are these? Let us be known for things that are solving the world's problems, isn't it? You cannot fail to sell oil because people want their skin well. I wish that you people have seen my skin. My skin is so nice, yet ninashinda kwa jua. I am a farmer. Nashinda kwa jua. My hands, I have refused that they will have calluses. When I'm finished, I do there are these things that are hard here. So you are tangazaring for the whole world that things are tough with you. Please don't tangaza that things are tough. Let things be tough, but let you be tougher, isn't it? Let those that do not believe come and ask, what is your secret? Let the secret be sought from us, isn't it? Isn't the Bible says that the secret of the Lord is with those who do what? Huh? Huh? Let the world come and look for secrets from us. After you have had it like this, those who have access to, you can label it, give it a name. Shea butternut, shea nut lotion. You get it? For skin healing, for whatever, give it a fancy name, but make sure that whatever name that you have given it here, it is capable of performing that. Tuko pamoja? It is not our portion to sell for people fakes. Are we together? Yes. We don't do fakes. We don't do substandard things. We do even above the standard. Are we together? Yes. So coming from here, let us not be pitiful people. We now know many ways of doing things. Even when somebody is going to come from here and start maybe producing cookies or things like that, or you are called to people's houses, and when you are called to people's houses, you can say that, okay, when I come to your house, I will prepare for you meals, I will prepare for you soap, I will prepare for you this. Who doesn't want such a person as a housekeeper? By the time you leave a signature there. Even when they have guests, they will be like, where is this one from? This girl from this and this place, call her for me. As you are earning your money as you go out. As Brother Sammy is saying that, let us not cry with the rest of the world that there are no jobs, that the government has not given you any jobs. The government does not have jobs. It is you who has those jobs. Hallelujah. Amen. We are about finished, but it has not cooled down. I'm wondering what we will do. Can we be able to go do our duties? We will come back, because the work that remains is less than 5 minutes. But we can't add those things as long as it is still hot.
I just want you to repeat those two things and then we close, and then they add, so that I may be able to capture the whole thing. Just repeat that portion of adding those.
Okay. So the last portion of doing our lotion is to add antioxidant oil. In my hand, I have, which one did I show you? I have vitamin E. Vitamin E is the most common. On its own, it is good. You can just apply it on its own. But vitamin E is helping to keep stable the oil ingredients in the water. Tuko pamoja? The oil ingredients in the water. Remember that when the oil is on its own, it is stable, it can exist on its own. But now that it has mixed with water, it has been compromised. So we need a stabilizer for it. That is what vitamin E is going to do for it. So alternatives for vitamin E, also argan oil is an antioxidant, and jojoba is also antioxidant, and there are many more. Just go and search out there. Then finally we have the preservative. These particular preservatives that I have, they are natural. They are paraben free. They are non-hormonal disruptive. They are very safe for you. By the way, this lotion is safe even for a baby. There is no harm even for a baby. You can just have it. So we have two options. I have here liquid Jamol plus preservative. Then I also have Optifen plus. And what you do, this one you will use just a little bit, around 5 grams for this particular, and for this 350. And this one we will have to calculate 1% of the total grams that you had. And we agreed that for 350 grams, the 1% is 3.5 grams. You put it there, you blend it, then you pack. You can either pack in a bottle like this, you can pack in a bottle like this. This bottle is 120 ml. This one is 100. This one is 180 ml. This one is 250. Yes. There is somewhere where I bought, I love giving examples. There's somewhere where I bought oil a long time ago. And that oil exactly looks like this. And I bought the oil in 2018. This bottle, 1,300. Go and check on Facebook. It is called Organella by Umage. By now, they have really improved in their products, but check their prices. Check their prices. So what am I trying to say is that you can go out there and do something. And their products, by the way, are great. So you can also do that great over here. I think I'm finished. One of the things that I always do, and I've always done it over a period of time, when I come across something that is good, it's a little bit costly, I buy it from the person that is selling it. I look at the ingredients. I start searching how it was made. I struggle until I make the same. I don't finish this one before I make mine until I compare. And that is how I came up with the lotions. Organella really helped me to do the lotions. Tuko pamoja? So let us not be lazy people. Let us be active there. Are we together? At home we might not have these exact things, but I've told you that I've opened. That place is open. Tell me Mama Lazula will come on such a day. And I want us to do 1, 2. I will create time. We will do it. You will go home happy. Hallelujah.
And just before she finishes, that is what I was telling Salome, that she can start selling her own things on YouTube channel. If she liars with somebody who knows, she can be able to make small videos, and she gets the oil from you before she knows how to make, and be able, whoever is in hygienic restaurant, they are hanging there the oils.
Oh yeah.
The samples of them. So somebody comes to take the food, they see the oil, you tell them, and you have those small leaflets that talks about those oils, and so you are having a whole something. You don't need to make everything. You can liaise with other people which are having things that go hand in hand with what you have. Hygienic restaurant would go hand in hand with this oil and the publishing house, and so you have a whole something. The other person is making money in the hygienic restaurant. Maybe she's in school, but Ruth is selling the oils for her. And so she's earning, and she's in standard 4.
She's an employee. She has
Yeah,
employed
she has
Ruth.
employed Ruth. So don't think that you have to be old to be employing somebody.
Yeah.
A standard 4 can employ a form 4.
Yeah.
One. That will be interesting.
I think this is really, really challenging us. Let us not go back and sit back. Let nobody say that I have nothing to do. Let us all have something to do. We can all do something.